Sometimes sec can be a little tricky. Sometimes JG will read in a character for me, or we'll just do passes and go back and get takes, I think, probably. But
is there something that you imagine in your head to put you in the head of each? Like you have to do some trick to kind of go, because there's such a diverse set of voices.
Yeah, sometimes I definitely need to pause and kind of just get set into the other character's head a bit. But
and does Muscle Man hurt to do? It seems like it would.
Yes, definitely.
Can you give us one? Just give us one.
No one else likes Comic-Con.
We won't make you keep doing that, even though I'm realizing that we make you do that for like a half hour every week. I'm sorry for that. And Janie, so like you're the only girl in this mix. How does that feel for you? Oh, there you go. They didn't even give you a mic, did they?
No. You had to put that in your contract beforehand, I think. And how does it feel to be the only girl? It's lonely, but it's a nice group. So.
But is Margaret lonely?
No, she's not lonely. She has a very active dating life. So.
I'm not sure what Mordecai would think about that. Okay.
I think that Mordecai and Margaret should karaoke Leather and Lace. Next time.
We'll have to animate that.
Yeah.
So, JG, so another theme, just for a second. You sort of, if you go back to your college short with the two guys in the market, 2 in the morning, then you wanted these characters to run a zoo, and then finally these characters. You seem to be a little obsessed about work, jobs, things like is it because you didn't want a real one? Like what? What is that?
Oh, I've had some real ones, and they've been pretty bad. Yeah, actually, I've done a lot of I worked in a movie theater for a couple years, doing really bad. Like we would fire water balloons off the roof of that thing, almost get caught by the cops at one time. That was bad. And then I worked at a bookstore in the back, so I didn't even have to dress up or anything. I just organized books, and it was all those mundane jobs. I think I met a lot of people that are a lot like the people in the show, where it's just you've got the boss who's on your case, and you've got your buddy who is always trying to convince you not to work because we'll do it later. Come on, let's go do something else. We're gonna get busted.
And Bill, for you came onto this show. Did you guys know each other before?
We did not. No. When I read for the show, I got a piece of copy that I really didn't even know what it meant. I knew that I was reading for the part of a hyperactive raccoon, and I had a line. It was 2 ties. You don't know what I'm gonna throw next, baby. And I was like, what? Neckties, zip ties? What are we talking about? And based on the character and what I knew about him, I thought that he'd be the kind that would be kind of intense and over the top. So I went with 2 ties. You don't know what I'm gonna throw next, baby. And that turned out to fit the context. So I guess right. I got the job.
And Mike, and you guys knew each other. You have a history. Tell us a little. How did you enter into the regular show?
Well, JG pitched the idea, and then you guys were into it, and then you guys picked it up.
The microphone.
But you had worked together before, right?
Yeah, we worked together in Camp Laszlo. I was writing on Camp Laszlo, and he was a revisionist, and I saw his talent. I kind of went to Joe Murray and said, please, you gotta hire this guy and bump him up to a writer. And he did, and we were writing partners for a long time. So.
Awesome. Okay, guys, I think what we should do is, I think it is my job. In fact, we're gonna segue to problem solvers. We're gonna come back to everybody as well. But I think first we've got a clip that's gonna set up problem solvers, and then we're gonna come back and talk to all the guys down that side. Let's